5 of our Let's Play with Shapey Shapes series. Yeah, that's right. We got some more shapes, we got some more stuff to do, and I think today we're going to actually finish up with the long-awaited finale of the little bee adventure that we've been having. On the last episode, we worked real hard on making more shapes for this hexagon-based beehive. And between this episode and the previous one, I actually set up a few more bees in boats here. I've been breeding them up for a while, and I thought, you know, if I just have some free bees here and I breed them up and I bring them inside, have them go right into the hives, and I watch them go in, that they'll stay. That's not what happened at all. The bees were going to disappear no matter what, so it was basically a losing battle from the start. So today I'm going to do a different strategy. We're going to cover this dome with orange glass, and we're going to make sure that these bees do not escape again. Alright, let's roll that time lapse. When I was building this part, I had to put the glass at a slant. It's a little bit of a difficult angle to go at, so I had to place lots and lots of temporary blocks. But trying to use minimal amounts of temporary blocks just turned out to be a headache, so after a certain point I decided, you know what, just fill it up. It worked a lot faster. Okay, we've got everything glassed up. I think it's all good. What I want to do, though, I want to add a little bit of detail here. In the center, I'm going to take out some of the blocks, and then I'm going to replace it with some terracotta. Let's see if I can get this to the right angle. Yeah, right there. I think this is going to add a little bit of texture, and I think it's going to just make it pop just a little bit. Add a little bit more to the hexagon motif. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty good. Maybe it's a little bit too busy. I might downgrade it to just some yellow glass, but you know, this is good enough for now. Unfortunately, just based off of the way that terracotta works, you're not going to get a nice symmetrical pattern on the backside. In fact, the underside, this corner doesn't really have, any of the bottom corners don't really have any symmetrical patterns to them, so it's going to look a little bit messy from below, but from above and from outside it's going to look fine. I'll just do that to the rest of them. I'm placing these glazed terracotta in a very specific way because I need them to face the right direction. If I aim it so that the upper left-hand corner is facing out, then I'm going to get that nice diagonal pattern, just like this. On the front I've added a door, and I think that's, you know, good enough for now. I'd like to have some sort of magic piston thing so that I don't have to stare at this wooden frame. But back here I've got a weird kind of texture. I've got a whole bunch of floating glass panes, and I think bees treat floating glass panes as solid blocks, so I'm not sure if they can get through it, but I can. Well, I know that they can get through it. They can fit between these spaces, but they don't think that they can. They only get through if they get pushed. Speaking of bees, I think it's time that we start populating these. I've got some flowers, I've got some bone meal built up, and I've got a whole bunch of bees ready to be repopulated. So let's start working on that. Alright, we got 6 bees following us. I think we're going to need a total of 24 before all of the hives on the inside are filled up. So let's bring these guys inside, and then we'll wait 5 more minutes for the next round of bee breeding. Okay, moment of truth. Do they fit through the doors? Yeah, there we go. Welcome home, little guys. Oh, they want to go home to mommy. Well, you'll get over it. In the meantime, I'm gonna be doing some farming, picking up some of these potatoes, a little bit of this wheat. If I use a fortune pick, it doesn't actually use any of the durability, and you get more resources. So, No downside to that. I've also craftily hidden a composter inside this bee box. Right up here you can see one of the hoppers, and if you just toss all of your excess seeds into here, it'll hop right into the composter, and underneath there's another hopper where you can collect the bone meal. I think I'll only have to do this 2 more times after this, and we will have a full set of bees all ready. Okay, so now that we've got 12 bees? 12 bees, halfway done. Oh no, we've got a dumb bee. He's just sitting in the corner. I hope he'll figure things out. And luckily, none of them have escaped, so we're doing well. It looks like we got 4 dud bees who just don't really know what to do. They're just sitting there. It's like their pathfinding is just broken because they're sitting with the ceiling. I don't know, I hope this doesn't cause a problem. They seem to very much like this corner. I guess you can like that corner, that's fine. Oh no, there's a 5th one. Let's see if I can nudge him. And he wants to still go to that corner. Mojang, fix your bees. Come on, buzz buckets. Get home, go home. I cannot tell you how satisfying this is. After all this hard work, we finally have all the bees set up. They're pollinating, they're fertilizing the ground, they're producing honey. Oh, this is beautiful, and none of them have escaped. None of them have gotten out. That one's a little bit, he's trying for freedom, but I don't think he's going to make it. But all the other bees are very happy, and they're growing the crops. You can see the little particle effects. Oh, so satisfying. But we're not done. We still have a problem, and that is that we got all these bees in boats, and we need to have them stored up for future problems. If a creeper comes up and blows up a wall and all the bees escape, I want to be able to have contingency plans so that I can get more bees back in there. So I've set aside this space, and I'm going to be making a honey and bee storage facility. I've got plenty of wood set up. I think we're going to start out with some dark oak and then slowly go lighter. But yeah, let's get started. The base is set up like this. I believe this is going to work the way I've envisioned it. It's also going to be kind of hexagonal, though it's not entirely obvious how it's going to be. But you'll just have to trust me on this one. I'm actually thinking of using logs here. I think that'll give it a nice touch. There we go. Would you look at that for hive storage? Not too bad if I do say so myself. Looks kind of like a castle, a little bit of orange accents. Hopefully once I get enough honey and hive blocks, I'm going to replace some of this orange glass with actual honey blocks. The interior hasn't been finished, hasn't even been started, but at least it looks pretty good, especially from the inside. You can see the hexagonal patterns coming in the full force. I think next I gotta put down some of the foundations. one at the bottom. Seem to be staying relatively stationary if I keep this poppy in my hand. Here we go. Don't move. Don't move. Good little bees. There we go. Awesome. Okay. We got bees in the chamber. There we go. We got a couple bees. They seem a little bit stunned. Relocation's always tough. We got a whole bunch of bees in the boats, in the upper floors of my storage area. We got the normal storage here, and we got some bulk storage. This is where I'm going to keep items that I don't need to get very often. You can see there's a lot of pumpkin. I opened up a very large pumpkin farm temporarily. I'm going to use pumpkins for lighting, but I don't want to have a permanent farm. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. And I'm so glad that there was nothing crazy or exciting that happened while I was building it. Not at all. Oh, there he is. Skeleton horse. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Let's make a shelter. I don't think this is going to save me, but it's... oh, jeez. Alright. Alright, horsemans. Let's go. Oh, look at that, look at that. Can't even get me. Now, do I wait for these guys to burn up in the sunlight, or do I take them out? Because if I wait for them to burn up, it's going to be a long time. They'll just go pop. Pop. Oh, this is easy. This is no problem at all. Just have to wait for them to put down their bows. Oh, there we go. Pop. Pop. Okay, that's 1 down. 2 down. Okay, last one. I guess I don't need to worry about fighting these guys so carefully. Got him. Alright. 4 horsemen, completely done. Saved the horses. And there's even a helmet. Oh, well, you've got the helmet now. It's funny, I've gotten enough damage on my helmet that I've lost it. It broke. So this will be a good replacement. Yeah, we got 4 horses. I don't think I have any saddles, otherwise I'd totally keep these guys. So, can I lead them? I think I can lead them. I will bring them to the stables then. You all fancy pants. Every time there's a lightning strike, I'm trying to check for potentially charged creepers. The goal is to get a creeper skull so I can make the creeper charge banner emblem. I have a banner idea that I honestly was probably just going to cheat for, and I wasn't going to feel bad about it, but if lightning happens, and I can get it legitimately, that'll be so awesome. Alright, come on, horsies. Let's go. Hello, horse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, 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 this is not good. Oh, I'm making a parade. But I think we're good now. We got 2 horses left. There we go. All 4 horses in the pens and accounted for. Time to go to sleep. And I think with that, I think it's time to end our adventures for today. It was a good episode, we made some good builds, and we got some fun creatures to play around with. And I think it's about time that I say thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. And yeah, take care.